We have got to be intentional. Yet again, we are back in the building. Listen, people, I don't know about the rest of you, but today, man, my man Mike to Life already in the building. Let me go and pull this up. Chopping it up with the one and only. You already know. Latoya, good evening to all. Good evening to you. Welcome to Let's Get Made Freefall Flight 08 today, I believe. Is that right? Wow, Flight 8. Today we are going to 25,000 feet. And listen, today's topic is going to be specific, okay? We're going to have a pretty decent one. This one is all about show and prove. This is a good one. I like show and prove because I'll be honest with you, a lot of where I've gotten today is based exactly off of that. What's going on, boss? We are here. Viking Genetics. You already know. You in the building. I love it. It is definitely good to be here for another session. I can't believe to get it. I can't believe it's already been eight free falls, man. Listen, guys, I got to be honest, man. I got a lot cracking today. So hopefully we'll be able to get in this free fall a little bit sooner because I can't promise you an hour tonight. I'll do my best. What's going on? What's going on? All right. Let's see. What is this? 12 p.m.? It's 12 p.m. where you are? Wow, noon? Dude, crazy. It's still the same day, right? You're still, I think you guys, aren't we on the same, we're still, I mean, the timeline, the date hasn't changed, right? Well, actually, I don't know. UK, you might be on the next day. I can't remember. This chain is driving me nuts, man. As you can see, I just got finished running, man. Good God. Get it off of me. Why can't I I'm going the wrong way. It's like I'm getting caught in it. All right. Wow, you guys are already blowing this thing up. Let me see what's popping. Okay. Earl to Pearl, no doubt. Cleveland in the building, always, man. I appreciate it. You guys are classic, man. You guys always come in. You can see I put up the topic kind of late. I was trying to think, and I always try to go off the dome. I always try to go what's fresh on me. And I will tell you that obviously, man, the reason why I felt so big on show and prove is because I have a personal story to talk about with that. And I want to kind of weigh this concept out with you guys. I want a free fall on it. It's going to be crazy. I kind of got a little distraction. My kid is in the other building. My wife is running on the treadmill. Again, we got a lot popping tonight, man. Wednesday night's a busy night right now, I see. Look at this, man. Let me see. Let me go in the comments real quick. Daggone right, man. Let me tell you something. I was back on my workouts. While we're going, look, go ahead and get your drink, get your food, get all the stuff off your back. We're gonna get into this free fall. But listen, I was into my workouts, training, and I was cutting. He's right. You know, Viking Genetics was right, man. I was cutting for a minute and I got a little too lean. I got a little bit too light. And I was like, you know what? I ain't moving the weight like I want to. I'm one of those, I love to see 220 go up on the bench. So as long as I can see 220 going up, I'm happy. So we'll see what's popping. Look at this. Angela T. I'm disappointed I didn't make it on Sunday. Sunday ended up being a really good session. Sunday was a really good session, man. I'm going to tell you, if you can go back, look at that session, Angela. Always comment. If you guys listen, go back, make comments on videos you didn't get a chance to be a part of. I'm going to always go back and look at it. I look at all comments. I do. Because some of y'all might say something, yo, Matt, can you expound on this? Can you bring this back? Can we talk about it? Can we free fall on it? Next time, whatever it may be, I get it. Okay, so it is night where you're at. Okay, so you're 12 p.m. You're noon on Wednesday night. Well, Wednesday, it's Wednesday still, or is it Thursday? Again, I'm just throwing it out there because I really don't know. I can't even do it in my head right now. It's terrible. Back in the building. Look at this, man. I love it. Oh, the time change. Wow. Let me tell y'all something. That time change jacks everybody up for the rest of this week. Maybe that's why today feels so jacked up. It came too quick. Did it come quick for y'all? All of a sudden I was like, wait, it's Wednesday? Man, I had to get back on it, man. It was crazy. Look at this. Tiffany Austin, no doubt. Always great energy here. Listen, always. Key word right there. Tiff, thank you so much. Much appreciated to you too. Topic of the day. Okay, let me pull it up. Topic of the day, show and prove. All right. Let's go ahead and get into it. We're about 10,000 feet. I got to go ahead and get us up there, man. So we're not making a steady climb. We kind of making we're going at an angle. All right. We're going up. We're going up because we got to get this free fall popping, people. I want to go ahead and start chopping up before I got to roll because I'm on daddy duty tonight. So if my son starts crying, your boy got to peel out. So we're going to make that happen. Okay. So check this out. My max bench. This is what's so bad, man. This is what I'm telling you something. Age gonna get all y'all. You're gonna think you're gonna beat it. It's gonna get you, man. My max bench right now is still 315. I'm one of those. Let me tell you something. So I'm walking around about 175 right now. For me, I don't think I want to do much on the bench. There's only but so much bigger you want that number to go. I don't think I'm ever gonna ever need in my life to lift more than 315 pounds. For a lot of reps. So I think I'm good with that. 275, 250, to be honest, is a good measure, I think. If you could do over 100 pounds of what you weigh, I think that's decent. I really do. Now, when you're younger, go for the 400, 500 numbers. Why not? See what you can do. It's like a new car. You gotta drive and see how fast to go. Bingo. Thank you, Patrick. 12 o'clock midnight. Oh, 12 a.m. Come on, Pat. Need you to get it right, baby. Okay, yeah, it did come quick. All right, so people. Let me see what'd you say, Angela? I can do, I don't know what, pillet? Is that pillet squat? 20 pounds? I don't know what pillet means. The pillet might be some crazy squat that I don't even know. But I tell you what, a pilot? Oh! Well, no, I'm thinking about pistol squat. In any case, as long as you're doing it, get active, right, people? As long as you're active, man, that's the thing. I'm trying to tell you, that's gonna pay off big in the long terms. All right, people, we getting close to this free fall jump because I want to start chopping it up, man. This is a topic. I think I got a few things to say, and we got some things to talk about. So right now, 20,000 feet. If you need to get the drink, go get the drink. If you need to get the food. But again, I know I'm rushing this, and I feel bad rushing it. I do. But some nights gonna be rush jumps, okay? It's just how it's gonna be. We gotta go ahead and get off, man. So right now we need to go and start getting ready to approach that bay door. We need to get ready for this free fall. But before we do, again, people, take all the other crap off your back. All right? You had the weekend, you had Monday, you had Tuesday. We weren't able to chop it up. Wednesday, you're halfway done with this beast. All right. And that halfway mark, there's already things that's getting on your back. You know what I'm saying? I want you to go ahead and shake that off, but I want you to go ahead and zone in on this show and prove. Times when you felt like you either could have shown and proved, you should have, or you didn't. How it worked for you, how it didn't work for you, how you did it. Your max bench is more than 2 of me. Hey, man, look, that's good. That's a good thing, I think, right? Listen, I love it. I need some merch. I would love to give you some. I really would. I have to close shop for now, man. I cannot open shop until I get some more time. And right now, time is not it's not on my side for putting merch out. But I do plan to get back to it, bring you up some new stuff. It'll make it happen. I love this. What up, Maxwell? Man, I used to get that so much more. Right now, I'm my hair looks crazy and a mess. But I guess back when I had hair, a few people even might have considered me that. That's a whole nother story. In any case, 25,000 feet. We at the bay doors, people. Let's go ahead and get it in. We free falling now. Let's talk about show and prove. Let's make it happen. Hilarious. Big Ball, Tennessee. Wow. Isn't that the truth? This is crazy, man. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to get this tonight because I can't even believe how many people are even popping in. I barely posted this bad boy. I think that's awesome. Wow. Never got that one, but I'll take it. My guy, Richard Snowden, that's my virtual son. Okay, let's get here. While we're in free fall. Hey, brother, quick question. What do you think are worthy investments for this stimulus check? I like that, DJ Williams. You're really trying to use your money the right way. Let me ask y'all something. How much money? Because I think everybody's getting something different. I mean, look, I don't mean to be in your pockets, but I think everybody's getting at least $500, right? Is it? Maybe I think everybody might be getting $1,000. Let's just say for easy math, everybody's getting $1,000. Let me let y'all, I'm gonna put the question out to the group. What would you invest your 1,000? If you don't, listen, consider this, anytime you do an investment, consider that money spent, okay? That's why people say don't put a lot of your money into your investments, because if you're like, oh, I can't wait for that return, I can't wait for that return, I need that return, you're in a bad way already, all right? So screw that. Think about your money's being spent. So tell me right now, what do you guys think is a good move to put that $1,000 towards? And I'll definitely tell you some ideas I think I got. Oh, wow. Yo, happiness. Angela T, let me tell you something. I ain't mad at that. Okay, 14. A lot of people saying 1,400. Okay, so 1,400. Let me say this, people. I would always think money spent towards happiness is better spent than you think. I used to put things like trips and vacations and things like that. I would say trips and vacations, when it comes to happiness, you're good. I really do, man. I think that's a good move. I think if you're putting it towards a new tattoo, unless you really wanted that tattoo, I'm down for it, but I'll be honest with you. I wouldn't put it towards a tat necessarily. I wouldn't even put it towards anything that have to do with style. I'm going to come back and do another style video, actually, because it's been requested way too much. But I would say trips and vacations, you can't beat them. All right? I think that's a good move. If this is somewhere you've been wanting to go to. Now, I'll be honest with you. With COVID right now, I'm not personally flying anywhere. I don't have my shot yet. I do plan to get the shot. So once I can get it, I definitely will. And once I do, I actually have to go to probably a bunch of work engagements. But I do plan to take vacay. I do plan to take vacay sometime this year, hopefully out of the States. I hope I can come see you guys. Angela, I don't think you're in the States, right? I think you're from overseas. Let me know if I'm wrong. But I think you're France. Maybe not. Let me know. Okay, so Network J says, in my humble opinion, the best thing you can do is spend it to learn something that will make you more valuable. Okay, so education. Always trying to find a way to better your skill sets. Hard skill sets I'm talking about, not necessarily soft skill sets. I think if you're trying to get, like, let's say a certifications, that's good, but it really does depend on where you are, in your career, I would believe. Show and prove. One thing I'm going to talk about actually today, this actually brings me back, and I'm going to keep going on this, what we're talking about now, about the stimulus checks. I think it was a good question. But I do want to say certifications, education, degrees, because I think that education itself is being, people are misleading you when they're saying you don't need it. You don't need a college degree anymore. I don't believe that's true. I think you still do. I think it depends on what you major in, though, no doubt. So let's keep going. Technology. What kind of technology, E? You talking like phone, devices that you need for day to day? If the technology is going to help you get to the next thing or to improve, like for example, let's say you got to get a better camera. I'll be honest. For those that do not know, man, I got the Sony ZV-1. I love this camera. I've had a couple of different cameras, and I connect my Sony ZV-1 to my Camlink 4K. Love it. Get a really good clear picture. So, but if you got $1,400, you could definitely get it. You know, it's gonna run you. I think the camera itself runs you about $800 or so, somewhere around there. But it's definitely money well spent, I think, if this is what you do. DJ Williams, going back to what you said since you brought the question up, you said you missed the Bitcoin train, but I still is worthy investment. I say yes. Okay, I say crypto is a worthy thing to get into. Here's my thing. With that said, this is my personal opinion. I do believe you should put money to where you're excited, to what gets you excited, what moves you, especially when it comes to like investments, as far as if you want to try to increase your money, right? So if you're getting this stock just to put your money in and to see it increase, that ain't too fun. I think crypto for me is fun because it is volatile, because it is risky, because you do have to do your research and you do have to find what you think will be dope. You get what I'm saying? And what you think would be a good move. Personally, I'm excited about Ethereum. I'm excited about Bitcoin. I'm excited about Cardano. Those are ones that I personally think are interesting. There's others, but none of them are foolproof. You know what I mean? But I'll say this about crypto. Here's the thing I like about crypto versus stock. All right, most stock markets, at least S&P, all these things, right? They're based off of the American economy, from all I understand. Now, again, this ain't my field. I'm a virtual G, but I'm gonna tell you. I mean, I'm telling you this what I feel. Again, I'm saying that because don't say, well, Matt thinks this is dope. I'm gonna put it all in because I could lose. I've lost a lot in my life before. Okay, but that don't mean I didn't have fun doing it. So you know, I get into things because I think they're interesting, and so I would check that out. You know, but I don't think. Look, right now, again, like I said, S&P and all these things. That's the American economy, and that's going to be tied to the American economy. Crypto right now is global. This is not even tied to any country's economy necessarily. We're talking about decentralization, but the whole thing is it's a user's market, really, right? And again, there's a lot of people that here know much more better than me, so please pop it in there. As Elephant says, mutual funds that will gain every year more progressively than a savings account. That is true. It will be more than a savings account. Mutual funds is more, and people, like I said, a little less risk, right? Mutual funds, go for it. Why not? It's money that's going to be in there. More than likely, you will keep increasing. But I will be honest with you, man. The way crypto is going, you're talking about the 1% of the 1% that are in it. It's still very, very, very young, and not a lot of people have gotten into it. And for some people, that scares them, and some people, it doesn't. For me, it motivates me. I remember back when the internet came out. Yeah, I'm that old. But I remember the internet came out. Well, not came out. I'm going to say when it got public, and people were like, internet? And I remember this specifically, email. People said, why would I get email on my phone? That's crazy. That doesn't make any sense. Seriously. I do remember that. I remember when that whole thing when Apple came out and they had music on your phones and all this, people like, why would I do that? Why would I get a smartphone? I have a Walkman. So technology, I think with crypto, anyway, I'm going on and on. I think it's a good move. Dependents give you more on top of that. Okay, yeah, the 1,400. I don't know how much I'm getting. I really don't. I hope I get that 14K. That'll be a good move. Okay, good point, Tiffany Austin. Yes, invest in yourself. I think that's a good move. So, but that's what I'm saying. If it's education, happiness, excitement, it's so many things that I think are in yourself, right? And one thing definitely being in these times, man, a lot of people are kind of beat down as far as like energy. So I can't believe so many people are really in here today. This is gonna suck if I gotta leave early, man. Jeez. So that's crazy because you guys probably see a YouTube number, but I see a YouTube and they have this new number that's shown on StreamYard, and it's crazy. But anyway, okay, let's go here. I'm gonna come back to this one, Jordan Roberts. I do want to talk about that. 7K? You getting $7,000? Good God. I mean, geez, dude. Wow, how you getting that? Okay. There you go. My homie says he spends it on food and buffets. That's a lot of money to spend on food and buffets. I hope you're gonna train after you do that. Run something. Man, good Lord. That's I don't want you to get in a bad situation physically, but yo, whatever floats your boat, I ain't mad at you. Oh, Angela, you in NYC? Oh yeah, go to Hawaii. You have a ball. Earl to Pearl. Okay, let's get there real quick. Starting your own business, there's a lot of pros, but there's a lot of cons. The word entrepreneurship, people went crazy with this word. I'm serious, man. Like, let's think of 2012 to now. Entrepreneurship, ownership, all these things, they're good and they're great. But I'm be honest with you, everybody's not a CEO, and there's nothing wrong with that. Everybody can't be the CEO. Everybody can't be the boss. You know what I'm saying? I don't even like to say the word the boss. Everybody just ain't gonna be the one that's gonna do that. Some people want to work with other people that have that, or some people just want to be able to take part in it by being, you know, a supporter, investor, or even just inspired, or they don't even want to be involved in it at all. Starting your own business is a beast. I saw this one meme. I don't know if you've seen this, or maybe it was a meme actually. It was more just like a reposted photo, and they said, you know, like when you start your, like when you first come in starting your business, they showed like a Will Smith picture, like what you think it is ideally, and then next to that they had a picture with what it really is, and it was Will Smith in the first one, and I think in the next one it was Morgan Freeman or something. I can't remember, man. I was just like, wow, it was crazy, man. So, oh no, nah, man. Look, we already free falling now. Did I already say we jumped out? We free falling, people. We free falling. We in it. At this point, we in it. We having a good time. We going. We going. But let me keep going on this because I want to go back. Look at this. If anyone missing the crypto chain, check out the ETFs on the blocks. Absolutely. Yes, absolutely. Good call on that elephant. If you want to expound, please do. There you go. Use it how you want to, but this goes back to Earl to Pearl's point, Patrick. Put the money back in yourself. Earl to Pearl and Tiffany Austin. Put it back on yourself. Get the things that you need. Go for it. I think that's a good move. I'm not mad at that either. The only one I'm really not really quite feeling is the buffets, but you know, who am I to say that's not your thing? Okay, let me get into this next question. Mac, who is your mentor? So here's the deal. I'll be very, very honest and blunt. I created Best Man Made again because of the death of my father, who was not only a father to me, but what was a mentor. And after he passed away, I realized how hard it is to get a mentor, how hard it is to get motivated and get direction and help somebody just point me to the right place. So I'll be honest, man, I have yet to really connect with somebody as a mentor. Now, that's not to say that certain people come in my life that I feel I have learned from a lot. Like they're mentoring me without them knowing it. So I know I tell you guys a lot about Uncle Nearest. And again, I'm passionate about anything I'm involved in that I consistently am in, I will tell you what to go to. And I'm going to tell you, when Uncle Nearest, let me show you this joint. All right. Again, this is the 1884 Uncle Nearest. And the reason why I keep pointing this out, man, I'm telling y'all, when you see this right here, when this goes public, when the IPO or whatever goes out and that goes public, I would definitely tell you to invest in it, only because that business is booming. The whiskey business right now is already going great. It's going crazy, but Uncle Nearest itself is really standing out. And if you look into it, you'll see why. But I'm just telling you this because I'm telling you that's what I would do. I put my money in that once they go public. I'm actually very excited about that. There's no, I don't know anything about when that's going to happen. I'm just saying that's something that I would do. But the reason why I'm bringing that up is because Fawn Weaver, the owner of that company, small conversations with her have helped mentor me or help bring in certain ideas and thoughts that I carry out to you guys, or that I just embody them and hold them and try to see how I can use them, because that's the whole thing, right? The things we're talking about, take it in and see how you can apply it, right? Some things you can't apply. Some things it's like, oh, okay, I get it. That's cool, but I can't really apply it. Some things you can. We're going to get into Show and Prove in a minute. But I think that what led me to Fawn, I need to find a picture real quick of that so you guys can see who matter of fact, while we're talking, let me see if I can pull that up. I've never done this at the same time. Maybe I shouldn't do that. Yeah, I ain't gonna do that. I mess around in this broadcast by mistake. So just look up Fawn Weaver. But the things she has said and done, because I get a chance to speak with her personally, have been like a mentor to me in a lot of ways since I started with them back in 2018. So that's been somebody. Right now, there's another company I work with, and I'm not going to necessarily say the name and everything, but there's a guy who's he's only a few years older than me. And Fawn, I think, is young. Yeah, Fawn is like my same age. So, but she's light years ahead of me when it comes to business and how she's doing things. And I'm learning a lot from her. So age is not a factor in this. The other guy I'm telling you about, completely different than me, great guy. His name is Doug, and he's been doing amazing stuff. I work with him, and he's just had a lot of past relationships in businesses, and I'm learning how to manage through him. So just kind of taking his lead on certain things, he's become like a mentor. Style, when I got into style and I started really looking into style, I never had a mentor, but I just bought so many things and they failed on me. So I'm one of those that I'm telling you what I've learned by failure. So things that I've done didn't work out, and I'll be like, man, I don't know. I'm going to go and tell you about how that really went. Or things that I did do and they did work out. Show and Prove is one of them. So very good question, Jordan. I hope that I do get a mentor soon. And I think when the right time and the right opportunity comes about, it will happen. Let's see. I don't want to miss anything. Let's see. What's going on? Cali Vids. I love it. Jones Street. Yo, OG Mac, I rock suits more because of you, man. Wow, really? I've seen you pop up a couple times. I've seen Jones Street TV, I believe. Don't hold me to it, but I think I have. And if you are on the suits, I think you made a comment. It's been a while, but I think it was within one of my style videos. Let me tell you guys, and I've heard this real quick, Mike Life. I think you've mentioned, I gotta look through it. I gotta see who that is. Let me Google. Hold on, my camera's right away. All right, let me Google who that is. Thomas, is it Sowell? Sal Sowell? American Economist. Okay, yeah. I'm gonna take a look. I'll definitely peep it out. That's awesome, man. Look, I'm gonna be honest with you about suits. I want to put on a suit. I've been virtual for so long, but I do miss the feel of a good suit. And so I just think that the best thing when it comes to suits that I have found is you don't have to spend a lot of money if you're, to be honest, and I hate this is gonna sound jacked up, but if you're fit, so if you get into good shape, a lot of things will look good on you. And I think that's just the honest truth. So as you get your body, if you look good naked, you're gonna look good with a suit on. It's just the way it is, and you need to get it cut to your body, right? So it needs to get that V taper, because a V taper in a suit. Now this skinny arm, this little action going on in a suit, that ain't good. I don't like that look. How many of y'all saw The Bachelor thing? It was on, and I watched it, but I think it was the girl who did the whole thing, and It didn't work out. The guy who was the host was great, but that suit on his arms looked way too tight. I kind of was like, man, he didn't look comfortable. So be careful with that part. Tight arms in a suit is a serious no to me, because you just move a lot with that, and it just looks like you look stuffed in there, right? It just doesn't look. You want to look comfortable in a suit. You want to look like you can go bench press and squat in a suit. Seriously, if it's cut to you right, it will fit like that. So the cut is a lot of times more important than spending a lot of money off of that. What's this freaking cord sticking out of my hat, man? I can't even tuck it down. Look. Hold on, where is it? Did I get it? Oh, I kind of got it. In any case, you don't have to go to Suit Supply to get a suit. Yeah, you can go to like, one of my places, Indochino. You can go there. I gotta admit, I'm looking at Jay Hilburn right now again. There's Jay Hilburn shirts. You guys saw the video I did. I swear by their shirts. Get you a Jay Hilburn shirt, no doubt. And it's gonna look sexy on you, bro. Trust me on that. I'm gonna do a whole men's thing on this, especially when it comes time for Father's Day. I got something really planned out for you guys. Let me see. Is that who that was? Emmanuel. Thank you. Richard Snowden, my son out there, my virtual son. You're right. Wow, look at this. Yeah, I told you I have seen it. Look, I read the comments. The twins told me don't read it. I was like, man, what? I can't do it. I gotta read them, so I do. I hate tight jeans. Look, I hate tight clothes like jeans. I do too. I do like. I mean, you see me wearing a sweater now. I mean, I'm at home, but I do like fitted. I do like things to be fitted, especially in your pants. So, and I'm gonna show you a good example, man. If you go to my IG, is it still on there? I don't even know, man. I've neglected IG so much. I'm gonna try to do my next. When I do one on style, we're gonna talk about the right fit, because you cannot go baggy in your pants. It don't look right no more, man. You look like you're back in the 90s. But I'm being honest, man. You do need to go fitted, but you don't need to be skinny or tight unless you are skinny. Makes sense. Okay. I got to do this one. Ooh. We in Freefall, people. I done told you. I came in here with show and prove, but you're giving me stuff I cannot pass up. Oh, look at this one. And then, oh, man, you guys are hitting me today. Look at these questions popping up, man. Zara Indochino, favorite cologne. Oh, my God. We got to go. All right, check it out. I mean, not go. We're not leaving. We staying on this. Let's go here. This is a good one, Tiffany Austin. How have you positioned yourself to move in the circles of those who are at a level to mentor you? Networking. Oh, this is a good one. I need to do one on positioning. I really do. Let me write that down. Let me hit it right now because you asked the question, but I need to do a show on positioning, because I gotta be honest with you. It is 100%, and this is it's kind of a secret, kind of not, but we in Freefall, and not a ton of people on here, which is great. It's strategic. If you don't position yourself to move strategically, what I always say, and we start off on the episodes, what I always say, we gotta be intentional. Strategy, people. Look, before, when we were doing this whole thing, right, when I would go live, I started getting comments on what was behind me. I didn't think about it. But whatever was behind me is a constant, right? So strategically, even though it don't look like it right now, there's a little bit of flavor behind me, right? You can kind of see certain things that are reminiscent of Letsgetmade, some things that are reminiscent of Uncle Nearest. I'm getting there. It'll fill itself in. I'm just moving in. But strategy matters. The fact that it's white. Everything matters, right? As we went back, the crown, the 3, everything matters. I'm going to tell you guys this. Be intentional. And this ain't just with business, man. This is with, and it's going to sound bad, but you've heard it so many times. It's chess. It ain't checkers. And that's a fact. If you move strategically, you got cats that you good with in the streets. You got cats you good with in the business, in the office room, the business room, at the war table. You got cats you good with in the restaurant industry. You got cats you good with in the whiskey industry. Cats you good in the government, industry, in private sector, crypto over here. The reason why it's important to position yourself strategically, you can move around seamlessly. And as you move, you don't move on your own. They move you. They move you in it. Remember, man, things are like, it really is like a give and get. It's a wave. Remember what's the forever symbol? It really moves like that. So what I mean by that is, part of it is who you're connected with. The biggest part is who you're connected with. No, let me go back. Let's be 100. Let's be intentional. The biggest thing is how you carry yourself. Number one. People gonna say it ain't true. People gonna say it don't matter what I look like. It matters what you look like. Look, I'm being real. People gonna hate me for saying that, but it's true. That is because it gets you in the door. That's one part. I'm not saying that's a huge part. That's one part in the beginning. It ain't got to be necessarily what you naturally look like, but it does matter. Your race, your gender, your height, your weight, those things matter because that's what we see. When we see a stove or we see an iron and it's red, do we touch it? Why not? And that's the whole thing about stereotypes and all this. I get it. I do. But I'm trying to tell you, it matters. All right? So that's one part. But how you present yourself. The second thing is going to be more so what comes out your mouth. All right? Your energy, so your energy is in there, no doubt, but what comes out of your mouth, it matters. If you don't know how to speak in whatever environment you're in, communication is key. If we can't communicate, where we going to go? You might be good looking, you might smell great, you might have a good vibe about you, but if I cannot speak the language you're speaking, I don't know what you're talking about. So that goes back to education. This is why it is important. People say, oh, you don't need college. That's not true. College gives you more than just a degree if you're there for the right reasons. It's so true. College will give you the chance to be able to communicate and speak on an academic level if you're doing it the right way. If you're going to college to party, meet the chick, mix it up, I get it. And that's part of it. That's fine doing that. But what you need to do is remember, most of these things that you do in life is not always about your necessarily bottom line, right? It's not all bottom line stuff. It's not about going to a job to get a check, right? You're getting experience. You're getting a lot of things in it. It's not all about. It's a lot of stuff. I think it's crazy how things are mixed up in there. So going back real quick, what the package, when they see the package, and package of in person, right? That's one. It's very true. And a lot of people are saying you don't get another chance to make it. I'm telling you, it's very true, man. I've seen it happen time and time again. So people take you for what they see first. So if you come in here, hair look all crazy, hat look all crazy, and you walk into a certain situation where you don't need to be looking like that, that's gonna matter. Not everybody can rock the suit with the sneakers. And so that's why I get upset when cats show you this style mess on I gotta keep it clean, on like social media, and they're saying, oh, I rock my suit, but I wear like some Jordans with it. You can't wear that everywhere, man. I'm being honest. That's dope for you to take a picture in, but in real life, that ain't gonna work. They're gonna be like, oh, look at this guy. Okay, that's cool. They're gonna write you off. I ain't saying you gotta dress for them, but I'm thinking you gotta dress for how you want to be perceived. So again, part of it is the physical appearance and all that kind of stuff. That is part. The other part is going to be how you communicate. And then I think the next thing, honestly, is it goes back to being educated. Like, not educated like as far as necessarily having a degree, but reading books, watching the news. Don't watch too much of it, and make sure you watch the news in credible places, because there's a lot of crazy stuff right now. But being able to do that allows you to be able to get in conversations. I have gotten into business, into networking while playing video games. People used to tell me this: take up golf. You take up golf, a lot of business deals are closed on the golf course. In what year? In the 1990s, 1980s, when things started getting more and more virtual, gaming. Listen, I have made deals on games. I'm talking about headset out there, Call of Duty sometimes. It's crazy, but I have. Because a lot of people now at that age, 40s and all that kind of stuff, who have businesses are gamers. And so they might say, yeah, you might be at the barbershop. Y'all watched the game last night? Yeah, people might talk about the game. And they might be like, well, yeah, man, I was out playing Call of Duty up until about 2 o'clock. Oh, you playing Call of Duty? Oh, what's your joint? Oh, okay, let's connect. All of a sudden, y'all like this. So part of that networking is being putting yourself into places. You're right. Mac networking off of Destiny too. Facts. Diversify. Strategically move. Right? You got to be intentional. So I think putting yourself in enough places, not too many. It's still got to be you, and that's another thing. You got to be authentic. You got to be authentic. So I think that now we're getting to bigger parts of this pie. Being authentically you is like the biggest. Like think about it. You eat the cupcake because you see the frosting on top. I mean, that frosting on top is it's gonna be the appearance and all that, but that authenticity is gonna make all that taste good. I don't know if that makes sense, but being authentic will help you get from one place to the next. The reason why I'm excitable when I talk to you guys is because I'm excitable. There's a few of y'all that know me up in here, man, and that's me. That's who I am. If I got something hot, I'm gonna tell you about it. If somebody says, "Yo, Mac, I'm gonna pay you $5,000," tell them about this. I ain't gonna do it. Because it ain't gonna come off my tongue right. It's just a fact. So literally, I think how you get into these circles is very important. That was a great question. I almost spent the whole joint on that, but I think that was awesome. That was an awesome question. Thank you for that. What's the best way to style gray hair on men? Depends. Let's be honest. What race are you? I mean, that's one thing. What kind of hair texture you got? How tall, how short, how much hair? What's your face look like? What's your features? I got big features. I got a big nose. I got a big mouth. I got a jaw. I can't have no hair. I need hair. I got a gap. These things matter, man. I can't grow a full beard. So it depends. That's going to have to go back to how I'm going to style my hair. But that's a really good question. You just gotta give me a little bit more on that. We're gonna do a guys style event. We need to do a guys style conference. Check this out, guys in the room. What's your favorite cologne? That's a great question. Y'all hit up Latoya on this one. I have come to find out the ones that work really good for me. I don't have any in this room right now, but I'm gonna do a video. I did one on cologne a while back, so now it's time to re-engage with that. Let me go ahead and do let me tell y'all one company to go to. If you get a chance, go to I still get their emails. The people give you a lot of these emails and you're just like, whatever. But this is a company I would go and buy all my colognes because they're pretty rare. They don't have the same colognes you'll find like in Sephora or Macy's or something. They don't have those types, which I appreciate. But if you can, let me see if I can plug them real quick. Trying to find their last email. Jeez. Ariel Shoshana. Let me see if I can write that in here. Go check them out. They're local. They're around here, man, Northern Virginia. But it don't matter. If y'all wherever you are, call them, shoot them an email, tell them, Mac, Newell, Letsgetmade TV. He brought me to you, but here it is. Ariel Shoshana. Am I spelling that right? Okay, go here. Ariel Shoshana, I think that's right. Yeah, that's the name of the company. They have great colognes. And the reason why I like their colognes is because you're not going to find them everywhere again. They have one that it's a little bit more, my wife don't really like it as much because it's kind of extra masculine. So you smell it. It's got that sandalwood and that leather and that musk. Some people love it. I like it because I feel like money. It smells like money to me. All right. So I'll have to do it. I didn't want to tell nobody what it was for the longest. I didn't want anybody to go out and buy it. But I will do it. I'll do one on this because we need to talk about that. So cologne and style is definitely one I want to do towards Men's Appreciation Month. But go check them out. Hit them up. Let them know you heard from me. They'll lead you in the right direction. But I have come to find that I get more compliments on cleaner, fresher smells. You know, and it's just funny how that happens. But yeah, I mean, one of the ones, you know what I got the most compliments on back when I don't wear it anymore. Look, it's nothing wrong with old colognes. So for those people that still wear Sauvage, there's nothing wrong with it. But I used to get a lot of compliments off of Sauvage. And I think it also goes to your chemistry, your body chemistry, how it smells on you. But it was a great one. Okay, facts, Viking Genetics. Because I'm only going to put you guys on to what I know and what I love. I have not been to Zara Indochino in so long, but I do plan to go back, and I do love it. Let's see real quick what Elephant says. So Elephant says Spice Bomb, Victor, and I think that's ROLF. Is that rolling on the floor laughing? I got to check them out. Smells like money and magic at the same time, like Vegas. I'll check them out. I'll do a little. So Spice Bomb, Victor, rolling on the floor laughing. That's crazy. Okay, let's see what we got. Yes. Dude, Gorham Brothers. Again, I got my hat right over there, right on the wall. These are things that I love. I'm only going to bring that to you guys. Okay. College builds social skills, either good or bad, depends on your friends. It does. But think about beyond. Look, college is a lot like you're in a different environment. It's not about your friends all the time. Sometimes it's about how you talk to the professors. For those that had to work while you're in school, it's how you look at work for the first time. It's how you move in circles, because still, even though college is not a grade school, there's still a lot of people that have grade school mentality. So there's a lot of organizations on college campuses, and you kind of figure out how do you move, and like politics, how that plays a role. How do you move in that thing? I watched a lot. I think at that age I was watching a lot, doing a lot of other things too, but I really wasn't engaged as much. But I always paid attention and made note of everything. Okay. Let's see. Look at this. My boss relies on my writing and grammatical skills. I'm an extension of him. I think that's cool. If you can feel that way about your boss, as long as it's a positive feeling that you have about being an extension, because you are more, of course, than him. You know that though. But yeah, I do like the fact that you should feel that way about a job, right? You should feel connected to it enough that it feels like you, but it ain't just you, right? Let me see what you're talking about, DJ Williams. You guys are well out of my league. I don't know the first thing about fashion. Is there a reason why I should be learning about fashion right now? So here's the thing. Fashion, couldn't tell you about it. Style, no doubt. Two big different things. We'll talk about fashion and style. I'm writing all this down. Fashion, you got to remember, fashion is like, there's some things that are fashionable and some things that aren't. And I don't really go move off of fashion. I can't do that. There's certain things people say, oh man, this is fly. This is now. This is this type of, whatever. And I'm like, okay, well, cool. But I kind of just rock a style that I can do and styles that I've seen other people do. So we'll talk about that one as well. I love it, DJ Williams, no doubt, man. This is what all this is about. When we in Freefall, people, we should be. I cannot personally talk with you guys like one-on-one in a personal space, but in here we can. So I love that you guys are doing this. this is only possible with you guys being here. And so I really appreciate that, man. I hope you appreciate the time. Let's see. There you go. Toy already beat me to it. Chrome. I heard a lot about Chrome. Chrome was one too. I'll put that on the list to go back. But that always did pretty well for certain people. Wow, DJ Williams, man, I'm loving this, bro. That's exactly what this whole thing is about. Okay, I'm going in order, so let's go here. Seth, I like this. What's your favorite book or one you think about often? I'm currently reading Extreme Ownership. Oh, Jocko? Oh, Jocko is a good, that's, anytime you with Jocko, so I follow Jocko, social media, and I also have a lot of different podcasts that mention Jocko. You can't beat Jocko in a lot of things, so that's a good call. If you're thinking about entrepreneurship and those kind of things, all right, here you go, Seth. See if you guys can see this. Hold on. Can you see that? High Performance Habits. That's a pretty good one. Somebody recommended this book to me a while back. It is a very good, like increasing productivity, all these kind of things. Great book. Miracle Morning. Have you heard of this one? 6 Habits That Would Transform Your Life before 8 a.m. That's what a lot of entrepreneurs and people like that talk about, doing things early, starting your day off early, trying to get more hours out of that 24, which I'm constantly trying to do. I don't want to lose my place on this other book. Last Principles. Ray Dalio, my bad. Very good book, pretty thick. Okay, so this is one I kind of like take it section by section, but I really like those right now. If you're talking about that style of reading that you're trying to do, I think those are good ones I would mention. If you like something more, sometimes the books that get me to from one thing to the next, like I told you before, Freefall, mentally. I watched One Punch Man on Hulu, and that gave me so many ideas. How brilliant, for those that have watched anime, Hulu, One Punch Man, how brilliant is a concept of a superhero that all he has to do is hit you one time. And he's not even necessarily, he doesn't fit the mold. That type of stuff moves me creatively, and I carry those types of things into what I do, but that's my kind of flow with how I work. So some things that get me and move me to think about things are in Freefall. They're Freefall things, they're random. So yeah. Yes. Elephant. Bingo. Yo, if anybody is listening, Elephant nailed it. Forget cologne. Go into the lotions. Reason why? Cheap, good smelling, and they last longer. It is so true. Now, Vaseline, men's extra, I don't know about it. I haven't tried it. But there's a woman in DC where I get my smells. Now, a lot of what she does, of course, she has the inspired by fragrances and stuff. So she'll say this is a Sauvage type. And basically all that is like a shea butter with a Sauvage type of smell. So all they do, I mean, all these colognes are based off all these different, elements that anybody could put together. It's just how many, the percentage of this, percentage of that. But they basically mimic and match that, put it into a shea butter. And so you're keeping your skin, you're not getting that harsh alcohol on your skin. You're getting something that your skin will appreciate. And one thing about is moisturizing your skin is going to keep you looking young regardless. So Elephant, wow, good one, homie. And I would definitely push people to try out this lady, man, name of that company. I'm really flaking on it. I'll bring that on the next joint. Yeah. But that's honestly one way I go day to day. That's a day-to-day move. Brilliant. More people, there should be more businesses doing this. Seriously. Throw some CBD in there, man. You into something else. See, you in free fall. You can't get this kind of stuff everywhere. I'm telling you, people. I love it. I gotta say, hey to Althea. Because Althea takes the time and says, hey, Matt. Hey, Althea. Althea Anderson at that. I love it. Okay. Okay, we're gonna do that one. We're gonna do that one. Cool Water was, hey, look, I'm gonna be honest with you. It might have been overrated, but it sold a lot. Why do you think Cool Water sold a lot? Think about it. See, Cool Water, I don't care for that on the guy, but why did it sell? I mean, if we're talking about money. Okay. If we're talking about money, we're talking about marketing. So let me make sure I'm clear on that. I didn't say it's a good smell either, but think about the marketing behind that. Let me go. Bro, I'm telling you, Sony ZV-1. I told you, I only tell you about things that I know I love, and I'm only gonna tell you. I'm not getting paid by nobody. I should, but it's a good one. I'm telling you. Oh, did I? One Punch Man was hilarious. Let me see. Okay, a lot of these other people coming in late. Freefall, we only got a few minutes. I was supposed to make this one short. But let me go. Let me just get on this real quick, okay? Let me touch on this. Look, show and proof. I probably should do this. You know what? I'm not even gonna do that. I'm gonna take show and prove to another one. I'm gonna have to rename this thing. I'm gonna rename this one something else because you guys had me talking about. I got to go back and look and see what we spent the most time on. But I still want to talk about show and prove. But I'm not gonna give you 3 minutes of that. That is not right to you. So let me go back to the comments real quick. Any other questions? And if not, I want to go back to one of these, which I think was going back to Tiffany Austin's point. And I think, so going back to this real quick, the reason why I think I spent some time on this one is because I think this is key. I think you cannot shortcut this process. So let's say, for example, you want to get in the music industry, right? And so you start befriending people that you think are in the music industry that will help you move. If your intentions are so on surface, it won't connect. Remember, you got to be, I said authentic, but it's got to feel real. You know, it's got to be real. Let's not say it's got to feel real. It's got to be real. I'm one of those, I'm interested in a lot of things. I really am. So my interest naturally lead me to be connected. Now, you got to remember, when I told y'all about Kenny Burns, I told y'all the Kenny Burns Connect, right? Let me tell you this really quick. I always loved branding before I knew what it was. I think I told you guys this. I wanted to be a music video director originally, but I loved the concept of branding, taking a product, putting a spin on it, making it attractive, getting people to take note, right? I thought that was interesting. Going back to Cool Water, how can something that smells like crap sell volumes? How? And I mean, it's sometimes about believing a lie, and I don't want it to necessarily be that, but it excited me, it interested me, you know. So anyway, with Kenny Burns, I happened to go to Vegas one year, long time ago, and I saw Kenny Burns live. I just happened to look out into the crowd. I saw this guy, and he was chopping it up, and he was stylish. And at that time, I'm wearing baggy clothes. I'm looking like I didn't care about if I brushed my hair, you know, and I'm out having a good time talking about let's have drinks. I'm not giving it a lot of thought. But this guy was intentional. The way he looked, the way he moved, the way he spoke. And I saw it. And I'm talking about all of maybe 30 minutes just watching. Kevin Hart, before I even knew who Kevin Hart was sitting at his table playing poker. And I'm just watching. And I'm like, what is that? And I just took interest. And while I was there, I'm free falling while I was in there. That got me to follow and figure out who Kenny Burns was. And I realized later, Kenny Burns is becoming Diddy's right-hand man. And although you see Diddy and Sean Combs, you don't think about Ciroc, Grey Goose, Sean John. You don't think about how it happened at the time. You're just watching it happen, right? But then I saw this dude who keeps popping up, Kenny Burns, and I was like, how is this guy a part of that? And I realized he's this flavor maker. He's a taste maker. He's all this, and I saw that ends up He's connected to Uncle Nearest. I end up meeting him. We connect. We like this. We like brothers. So the interest of things and the knowledge. When I was able to speak to Kenny and say, man, I remember when you did that BET event. I was actually there. I saw it. That interest of me watching BET that day and really keying in on it and then looking him up and then following it. Again, that's how I got into that position. So I think positioning, I want to do something more on this because it's just huge, man. I don't know. There's so much more into that. Today's topic was several topics. That's a free fall for you. It was true to be in that. It definitely was open conversation. I apologize, guys. It was totally open. I really wanted to get into it, but you guys had such good questions. I cannot pass them up. Yeah, man. It's so much. And that's the thing about this. I told you, I wanted to get, I think this is a good point, Elephant. I wanted to get out of things that were too cookie cutter. You know what I'm saying? Don't be wrong. Best Man Made is definitely not cookie cutter. But with Best Man Made, I have to give you all that one thing. Boom. I can't ever move into something else. Here, you give me the chance to do it, and I love it. Bro, I don't think I have none of those. I'm a dig back. You know what? I do have one, and it's sad enough. That's the one I think I was telling Angela when I went to the Louvre, and I feel bad. That's how I looked. Definitely didn't have no 4X shirts on. Okay. Listen, guys, I'm going to tell you, look, anytime we do these things, keep the comments coming. Keep the questions coming. Because ultimately, I think that's what we're really trying to make sure that we're hitting. It's, having a set thing that we're going to say, that's great, that's on point. I'm happy about that. I'm not mad about that anytime we do it. But I will be honest with you, it does make a difference to be able to come in here and just see the comments and speak on them. I'm actually trying to find something. That's why I'm looking off to the side. Sorry. But again, man, look, there we go. I love it. This is the thing. It's going to continue to be like this. All right. Better late than never. So good to see you. I'm glad you're in the building. A lot of y'all came in here late. No worries. The good thing about YouTube, you can always go back and watch it. But that's what it's all about, man. Look, when we're in free fall, people, it's not about just the flight. It's not just about the fall, right? It's about enjoying the ride. And like I have said a few times already, maybe not too many times, but like I've said before, life is a book of chapters. Have a story, not just a passage. It's live and learn, not do or die. It's going to get bumpy. Trust me, people. What you got to do? Come on. Somebody got to type it. What you got to do? Life might get bumpy, but what you got to do? You got to enjoy the ride. We'll see you next time.